बढ़ेगी और इकोनॉमी का चक्का चलेगा।
आपका समय समाप्त।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
माननीय श्री एम वेंकट सुब्बा रेड्डी जी, आपका समय 9 मिनट।
Thank you,
5 मिनट आपका समय 5 मिनट।
Sir, thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak on the appropriation and finance bills moved by the Honorable Finance Minister. Sir, we have got National Statistics Office statistics on 1st March, which indicated Q3 GDP at 6.2, way behind 9.5 registered in Q3 of 23-24, and RBI's anticipation of 6.8, ma'am. Compared to 5.6 in Q2, this is going to impact the overall GDP in 24-25, ma'am. Ma'am, regarding tax reforms, very good move. The Finance Bill 2025 proposes significant changes to tax rates and slabs under Section 115 BAC, ma'am, aimed at incentivizing taxpayers to adopt a new tax regime. Revised tax slabs. I welcome the revised tax slabs introduced in the Finance Bill 2025 as a progressive step towards reducing the tax burden on our citizens. By making income up to 12 lakh income tax free, we are not only providing relief to the middle class but also incentivizing economic growth, ma'am. By reducing tax burdens, especially for lower and middle income groups, the government increases disposable income. This can lead to a higher consumer spending, which might boost economic activity but could also contribute to inflation if demand outpaces supply, ma'am. Hence, it is essential to monitor inflation closely along with necessary supply side reforms, ma'am. Ma'am, regarding income tax cases, there are lakhs of income tax cases pending before the courts and they need to be resolved as early as possible, ma'am. One such case is that one Mr. P. Srinivas, who ran a racket through bogus subcontracts for invoicing and bogus billing. He was the personal secretary to present CM of Andhra Pradesh and together have avoided more than 2,000 crore from tax authorities, ma'am. Ma'am, Honorable Finance Minister has patiently listened when TDP MPs in the other house spoke at length on truncated liquor scam in AP, which is fabricated and unfounded, ma'am. Here, with your permission, I would like to know from the Government of India regarding the IT notice given by Central Circle 2-4 in Hyderabad to the present CM of Andhra Pradesh, ma'am. During churches, one Mr. Manoj Vasudev disposed before the IT officials how cash was generated by siphoning off from infrastructure contracts for EWS housing projects etc. and handed over as funds to APCM through his PS, one Mr. Sai Srinivas, who was later flew to the US and returned only after TDP came to power, ma'am. I asked the Andhra Finance Minister, since IT comes under river, what action so far your government has taken, ma'am? Ma'am, regarding Polavaram project, we already mentioned many times in this August House. Polavaram project is a national project, ma'am, whose foundation stone was laid by visionary leadership of Dr. Rajya Reddy garu. It was designed to irrigate 7.5 lakh acres and stabilize 23.5 hectares of drought-prone land, ma'am. However, the proposed reduction in dam height from 4.572 to 41.15 meters, which looks like 10% decrease in actual results in a 45% loss in storage capacity, ma'am, bringing it down from 194 TMC capacity to 115 TMC capacity, madam. This drastic reduction significantly undermines the project's intended impact and needs of Andhra Pradesh, ma'am. The funding shortfall is another pressing issue, ma'am. The estimated project cost has been pegged at rupees 30,043.6 crores, ma'am. Yet the union budget for 25-26 allocates only 5,936 crore, ma'am, which is inadequate. The Technical Advisory Ministry of Jal Shakti had accepted revised cost estimates of Polavaram irrigation project amounting to 55,000 crores, 548 crore in 2017 and 18 price level on February 11, 2019, ma'am. Why was the total cost dropped from 55,000 crores to 30,000 crores is something that needs to be answered, ma'am. Ma'am, another important issue, tax exemptions, exemptions for projects under the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act, ma'am. So, despite multiple appeals, the union government has not granted special category status, citing concerns for setting a precedent for other states like Orissa and Bihar. Not only union government, but also TDP, present government is also silent on it, ma'am. in spite of being crucial coalition partners in the NDA government, ma'am. Given the government's refusal to grant special category status, at very least our YSR Congress Party demands all the projects under the AP Act should be made tax exemption, ma'am. This would lower construction costs of ma'am, and accelerate project completion and help AP recovery economically, ma'am. The future of Vizag Steel Plant, ma'am. Ma'am, you are saying that you have given 11,440 crores to Visakhapatnam Steel Plant for its revival. But in the budget, we have given only 3,295 crores out of 11,440 crores, ma'am. What Vizag Steel Plant would do is this. Secondly, whether this amount also includes salaries, PFs of employees which are pending for a long time, ma'am. I request the Honourable Finance Minister to explain this and also enlighten us if there is any consideration regarding allocation of captive iron ore mines to reduce input cost and activate the financial condition of Visakhapatnam Steel Plant, ma'am. I would like to once again remind the August House on the necessary steps to save our Visakhapatnam Steel Plant, ma'am. To secure Visakhapatnam Steel Plant future, the government should allocate captive iron ore mines to reduce input costs, ma'am. Merge RNL's sales with a sale to enhance market competitiveness. Convert RNL's existing debt into equity, ma'am. Some due to time constraints, I am only raising these issues with a request to the Honourable Finance Minister to look into them seriously and do the needful in the state of Andhra Pradesh, ma'am. I also request to take necessary action on case filed by the IT and also skill camp in which President Same is involved, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Doctors